Hi guys, it's me and Fantasy back once again. Okay, give me a little vlog. Okay, I just came from work and yes, God. Normally I would done the 11 Hip Hop review and also the Real Housewives review and everything, but I just took a break because we've been having like chest pains and stuff and been tired from work because came back from work, going back to work. Excuse me, from my vacation, and I sure want to get back. Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I relaxed. I turned up a little bit, and it was everything.
Oh, anywho, I wanted to, talk about this while it's still fresh. Shooting that happened over there in was it California? I don't know too much about it because I do what I say. Leaving is, you know, out of sight, out of mind. All the negativity and stuff that's happening on the news. I don't watch the news because I don't want none of that negativity. I don't be hang around negative folks because I don't want to have that negative entity around me. I have the right people. I hang around the right people. If there's a bad mood, honey, I kind of stay away from it. If arguments, fights, I stay away from it because I just want to keep my vibration clear and good. Okay, you know how you turn on your phone, Google, you be YouTubing and stuff, and I'm noticing all these riots and protests and fear and more fear and fear. We don't have conversations about this all the time, and that's the reason why and everything. I take what I say and I do what I say. I just tune all that out and just live a happy life, and that's the reason why I do that. But for I go to work and I work at a very public entity. I work for, Metro here in Houston. It's public transportation. And, I don't talk to the people too much. I talk to coworkers and stuff. And in order for you to have a conversation, you got to know about some things that's going on in the world, right? So, in order for me to have that conversation, I may sit there and look at the news and take in that information. Also, I may look at some magazines. I may look at within my phone, go scroll up and down Facebook, even though I'm not on there like that because I just feel like I don't want to invest my time and energy and give people my business. I feel like I'm a creator and I want to create and put out stuff, not sit there and consume others people's stuff, and especially like I said, if it's negative. So my initial question was because let me go back. That morning and everything, I always catch the news in the morning, right? And I remember that morning, and every morning, be honest, I sit there and watch it for like 5, 6 minutes, honey. And I remember it was one that morning. That morning, there it was 6 murders, stabbing, and then also in the Houston area, about from Houston though, there was a woman who said there was a pedophile, and she was touching on the little girl, honey, and stuff like that. That was also on the news. We had that. So anyway, going back to the conversation, we were talking about the woman touching the little girl and the pedophilia. That's nasty. And then also we went ahead and I was like, so what's going on with this protests and stuff? Because they talked about the protests and the kids. I already knew also about the kids not going to school due to this gun violence and stuff like that. But I felt like there was a deeper, like a fire. I'm like, that's not it. Or why all these kids are not going to school. There's some, and then there's more protests. I'm like, what's going on and everything. I'm just guessing there was another officer shooting a young black man, and I was hoping that wasn't the case. And come to find out the woman mouth who was driving the shuttle, that's what's the case over there. I guess California. I just know it's a 22 young man, black young man, and then I looked it up on YouTube as she was describing. I'm like, that is so sad. And I was like, 20 times, not 20 times. Let me go ahead and see this for myself. Another thing about me, I can be a little logical, and I like to see things. I don't like to get other people's opinion. I like to see it myself. So anyway, I went ahead and looked at it on YouTube or on a news feed, or they had a video up, and I seen that the guy was kind of running from the police and stuff like that. And I kind of felt that it was going to end that way. But anyway, I went ahead and watched it and stuff, and it looked like they had the guy in the what you call it, in the black and white, night mode, and the guy was running, and it went on top of something, and then there was another scream, and then it was like two officers running after. It sounded like more than one, because it was like one guy was like yelled out, "Gun, gun." I'm like, oh my goodness, and they just start shooting immediately. Pop, 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 and just kept shooting. And I was like, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. So I was like, oh my goodness. And now I'm just feeling all terrible and bad all over again. It's, when Beyonce and then Trayvon Martin and all that, I'm feeling those same emotions again and stuff like that. And I'm like, we came a little ways from that. And here I am getting those. And that's the point. That's why I don't like to watch that. And then the reason why I done went this direction is because I'm gonna keep up with the lingo, and I'm gonna keep up with what's going on. And her thing was, you got to keep up with what's going on in the world. You got to know what's going on in the world. If it has nothing to do with me, honey, I don't want to know what's going on in the world. If it's gonna make me feel this way, I don't know what's going. How you think, it dictates how you feel, and it dictates what you do. And people don't understand that. And I understand it and stuff. And it's difficult because the world wants you to consume what's going, and it's always shifting, it's always changing. And it's always talking about the same thing. I'm like, are you not tired of talking about the same things and stuff? It's just the same things over and over again. Should get tired of it, right? But anywho, I mean, I feel so sorry for the boy and stuff like that. And look at me, I'm feeling all type of way, and this is why I don't consume that. So anywho, that's just my personal opinion. I do understand people who feel for it, and then they get angry, and then they want to riot and stuff like that, and I can understand that and stuff. And it was really wrong. I guess they was trying to label him as a thug. He's a thug, and it's a single parent house. I didn't appreciate that. And if I go down into it, it's gonna make me more angry. So I'm not gonna go down it. I just felt like it was wrong, and yeah, and I'm stop. And then some people be talking about it. You know how you want to jump in and feel like you got good intellect and stuff like that. I don't know what to do. I'm torn here. You know what I mean? Because I really want to know the information, but at the same time, I don't like how it makes you feel. But anywho, it's not going to change because I notice, I'm a bit more of a broad thinker. I notice that it just keep happening. It's the same thing. They just using race to divide. They just using this to divide people, to make people angry and outraged. The fear makes the world go round. So, but I just choose not to. The end. But that's just me. But anyway, let me know what you guys think below. I just said I wanted to talk about it, and I didn't talk about it. Okay? Bye. Deuces. And be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Become one of my dreamers and get your treatment live here at AF Live.